Chester Sanders here with Diamond City Talks. I've got Mr. Pepe Johnson here as my interview here.
Hi,
Pepe, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
man. My name is Pepe Johnson, as you've introduced me. I'm just here trying to have a good time. I think this will be a fun, little talk show that we're gonna do. I look forward to it, and thank you for having me on.
Alrighty. What do you do in this city?
As of this moment, I'm a mechanic, but I've been around the block. I've done all sorts of jobs, and I can go into that if you'd like me to.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more about that.
So, it's a little complicated. I'm not gonna lie. And when I first joined the city, I was the mechanic boss because the position was open, pretty, open market. Not anybody else was taking it up, so I decided I would do that, and I was the head of mechanics for 5, 6 months, maybe a little longer than that, and then stuff got a little hairy, and I decided to leave. Um, and then I went in, got some, less. How do I say this? Less. Maybe not so much careers, but just some jobs, just a way to spend my time, get some money. I did a little bit of work for EMS. I did a little work for the Anderson Boys. Eventually came back to the old mechanic shop, and that's where I'm at now.
Awesome. Do you like it there?
Yeah, it's all right. Love the boys. They're all great, fun to work with. The job itself, the work. I mean, it's work, but whatever pays the bills, and it's really not that bad. So, I'm enjoying my time there.
Alrighty. What made you fly into this wonderful city? What made you choose Diamond City?
You know what? It's been a long time. I cannot remember exactly what was going through my head. I'm pretty sure I was just scrolling through the catalog. Flights. Wanted to get somewhere new, find somewhere different, and I don't know, just chose this one and stuck with it.
Alrighty, nice. Did you make any friends in the city?
Man, yeah, I've made quite a lot of friends, but it's tough being here as long as I have. People come and go. It's kind of sad. I've been here since July 2020, so year, couple months. It's been a while. So yeah, I've made some good friends and saw some of them go, but that's kind of part of it.
Do you have any family in the city?
Um, I do have some cousins, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
Alrighty, who are your cousins?
Well, I have three, and their names are Gerard Beto, which is suspiciously close to Jared Leto. I don't wonder what he does. I have a cousin. His lad's name is Graham Cracker, and then the last guy's Adrian Murphy. Pretty sure he's a public defender or some shit like that.
Alrighty. I guess, do you have any questions for me?
Sure. I mean, this seems like a pretty fun job. I mean, what led you to want to host a talk show?
Mostly just to get to know people in the city. I figure give people a chance in the spotlight, get on a show, get their name out, get people to know who they are. That and the money.
Oh, that and the money, of course, of course. Uh,
I have another question for you. What do you think of the city? Like, do you think anything could be improved or anything like that?
oh, why you gotta put me on the spot like that? You know what? From a, I think from a perspective of like infrastructure and like jobs around the city and stuff to do, that's kind of what's the word? It's not as important as it is to have a strong and supportive community. I think it's much more beneficial for the city to have very friendly people, very kind people, and people who want to see the city advance. So I think that's the most important thing, and I think that the community as a whole. I think at the end of the day, everybody has their different views about how they want to go about making this city as great as they could make it. It's just some people let that become personal, I believe, but that's my thought.
Yeah, I understand that. Most people, they want to make it about them if one's selfish.
Yeah, maybe not everybody, but
Not
I just
everybody, but some people.
it, there's some real standout instances where that is the case.
I know I've done some ride-alongs with some police officers, and you kind of get some assholes that think the cops don't know how to do their job.
No, sure, and I mean, it's a big responsibility being a cop. I forgot to mention, between being the boss originally and then finding my way back now, I served in the San Andreas State Troopers for a month or two, um, and I learned that as an officer of any branch of LSPD, sheriffs, what have you, they have a big responsibility to uphold the standards of the community, because that's a big chunk of the interaction that new citizens might have, and if it's off-putting, then it might reflect their views on the entire city.
Yeah, I get that.
It's a big responsibility, but overall, I mean, the job itself is fun. But no, I get what you're saying. Some people can be really disrespectful as well. You just got to handle yourself and be humble and be calm and patient. It's not that hard of a job to do.
Do you think you'd like to see some more jobs get added to the city?
Um, I think that jobs couldn't hurt. Jobs could never hurt. Gives people different things to do to earn their money. But I think a more beneficial thing would be to add more ways for people to spend their money once they've earned it. Because I think being a police officer is a very fulfilling, rewarding, and fun job. Being a mechanic is fun. BMS is fun. Some people might not think so, but I thought it was all right. I think the jobs in the city are pretty fun, but I think some people, get a lot of their money and then they just don't know what to do with it. So sure, jobs would be fun to have, but I think a more important thing would be, leisure activities.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Right now in the city, there's what, buying cars, buying a house, buying a boat. If you can afford it, buying a plane.
And then not much else. I mean, there's stuff like you could do basketball and bowling, but nobody really does that. And maybe that's just a self-defeating argument in the fact that, I don't really do it, and nobody I know really does it. And maybe, we should start asking our friends to go bowling or go golfing or surfing, because there is some stuff to do, but I just don't think a lot of it has that wow factor. And those, like I said, I mean, they're leisure activities, but I think maybe I should have been more clear, like ways to spend your money on fun stuff besides cars and planes and boats and houses.
Yeah, I remember seeing in another city they had arcades. I think that would be really nice to get added to the city. An arcade shop being
I
opened up.
th- I can't remember. Actually, no, I don't think there is an arcade, but maybe there was one before. But the bowling alley is in an arcade shop, or at least there's arcade games there, so that might be a fun way to integrate the two things. That would be interesting.
Yeah, arcades like paintball, something.
That actually reminds me, yeah, we have taser tag too. Taser tag's really fun. I played that a couple times. It's pretty interesting. I'd like some variety in arenas though. I think that would be cool. But yeah, paintball would also be awesome. I personally prefer airsoft. I think it's cooler, a little more realistic, and it hurts less.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Oh yeah, what do you think about Taylor's Food Paradise? They've been a big talk recently. Have you ever had their food?
I've never actually been to their restaurant, but I have talked to Mr. Taylor at he was catering at an event at PDM. Or not, sorry, not PDM. He was catering at Luxury Motors. But the food was wonderful, the servers was wonderful. They were very kind and great businessmen, but maybe yeah, it'd be a good idea to go to their restaurant. But why are they being talked about?
Everyone's just talking about how good their food is, how great their service is, pretty much everything that you just said.
Oh yeah, no doubt. No, I don't disagree at all. They're great, and I hope for them to do well and do better. They're great people.
What do you like to do when you're not doing your mechanic job?
You know what? I like cars. Cars are cool. Boys like cars. I recently bought a Porsche. I just been cruising that around. It's been fun. Otherwise, I like to fuck with people. The usual. But yeah, most of the time I'm working.
I've noticed normally there's some shenanigans that go down to the shop. Can you tell us a little bit more about the shenanigans that happen at the shop?
I don't know what you're talking about. There is never ever shenanigans at the shop, but
Never
no,
ever.
no, never, never ever. But let me think. Oh, I heard about this. I heard about this guy. I think he was my cousin. But maybe not. I heard it from a shaky source. But I heard that he went and stole one of the workers' lifted Silverados, and then as soon as he drove it out of the shop, it flipped, and then he drove it down the road some more, and then it caught on fire. So theft has been going on. I've been kidnapped. Or no, my workers have been kidnapped. I say my workers, I'm not the boss, but coworkers have been kidnapped. Um, I've been held hostage. I'm pretty sure I've died a couple times. Gang stuff, the usual. But yeah, every something new every day. It's either boring or everything's happening at the mech shop on a given day. But no, it's always crazy.
Have you guys ever thought about like hiring security or something like that?
I mean, for the most part, it's not like that every day. I mean, there's crazy shit happening a lot, but it's not. There's not a lot of kidnapping and murder, at least of coworkers, which is the sole responsibility of the mechanic shop is our coworkers or are the workers. But for the most part, we don't get fucked with, and when we do, most of us carry weapons, so we haven't really thought about security. But who knows? Maybe that's more of a question for our boss, and that might be something he's interested in.
Alrighty. Have you ever had the chance to meet with Batman?
Yeah, I've done some work on his vehicles. He seems pretty cool. Recently, I've heard some stuff about meth and like putting in children's candy or something like that. Maybe you could speak to that, but he seems cool from what I've noticed. I've also noticed that his Alfred assistant is not so fond of him, and Batman isn't so fond of Alfred. It's kind of
Wait,
funny.
this is the first time I'm hearing of it. Alfred doesn't like Batman, and Batman doesn't like Alfred, but they stick together.
I think it's kind of like how siblings are. I think
Ah, gotcha.
like you kind of gotta stick together, but you kind of hate each other. I mean, I'm an only child, but what I know, but you know what I'm saying.
I've noticed Batman has been running around with a dude in a ghillie suit. Have you seen that guy around?
Only in your I watched one of your reports, regarding that, where he was talking about giving meth to children. I saw him walking around with him, but no, I haven't had a chance to speak with him personally.
Yeah, I have no idea what that dude's name is.
What's he like?
I don't know. He's just like the only interactions that I've really had was that he's one of Batman's friends. I don't know anything else other than that.
Uh, I don't know. Maybe he's supposed to be the. No, never mind. I was gonna say the penguin, but that's never mind. I don't know. I don't know any good guys that are dressed in all white.
Yeah, recently he's been running around in a green ghillie suit. I know in that hospital report that I did, he was wearing white, but now he's wearing green.
You got to keep them on their toes. Well, no, I've never talked to him. Batman's cool, so
Anything else that you can think of off the top of your head that you might want to say on the show?
man, I've been here longer than a handful of people in the city, and I think there's been a gradual decline in population, and I think it's almost swept under the rug. It's a little taboo to talk about, but I think, you know, something needs to be done, obviously, because it's been going downhill for a long time. People have been, flying out and never coming back. And, recently I've seen a couple new people. Got to make sure that they stay and that they have a welcoming and friendly, you know, community to support them, making a living in this city. But I just think we need to head on address the issue with the population in the city and stop metaphorically sweeping it under the rug. Would you agree with what I'm saying, or do you have a different perspective? Because that's what I see.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I feel like this city is absolutely wonderful. I don't understand why the population would be declining.
I mean, like I said, I think it's the city itself, like physically, like what you can do, if you know what I mean, is great. um but it's just the community, and maybe it's just because I see a lot of oh, I'm not gonna
Hello?
fly in because nobody's in. Well,
Hello?
how are you helping people? Like that's not gonna help anything. If nobody's in, then fly in. Like that's what you got to do.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, it's something I got to work on myself. I understand it. It's nobody really wants to come into a city where talk to like the same three people every day and then fly out. It gets kind of boring, but that's like I said, something that we have to address publicly, not be ashamed about it, and we have to move past it and not give up. And because the city's gone as long as it has, and it would suck I think it would suck more for it to just slowly die out due to inaction than, in a fiery blaze of some, silly incident. But I don't know.
I mean, it's also understandable, people have things to do outside of the city.
No, absolutely. And it's, the height of this city where it was gaining the most growth was, right in the middle of the pandemic, and people had lots of time to, fly in, do what they want to do, and it was fun. And people, for the most part, got on to see their friends because, you could trying to figure out how to word this. You could stay at home and play video games and play other things, do what you want, but coming out of the house, talking to everybody, being actually in the city and interacting. I mean, it's for the people that I think more than anything. And people wanted to see each other because it was hard during the pandemic, and now that it's kind of letting up, I think that's a good reason why people don't have as much time to sink into you know, hanging out in the city as they once did, which is completely understandable. But then you look at other cities with, you know, they're doing great in terms of population, and it's just a question that we got to ask ourselves: how could we do better, and how could we, without losing our individuality as a city, and keeping things in line with the greater vision that the gods want to put up for their city, you know, make it better. So I don't know. It's just something we got to work on.
Yeah, definitely. I believe, I mean, what I think this city really brings to the table is definitely the people. I've noticed like the people that are at least in this community are really wonderful people. They're really interesting people, but I feel like the city could use something more. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's just something about it.
No, absolutely. And I think um I've thought about this before. I've been here a minute and it's been a problem for a while. And I just lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think a big thing is that there isn't people don't see a whole lot of opportunity to grow, because this city has been around for a long time, and some of the top positions are filled by people that have stayed here for a long time. And I think people coming into the city see that and they're like, oh, well, there isn't really opportunity for me. I'm gonna be stuck, as a low rank, as a low rank officer, as a low rank mechanic, what have you. And I think people overall just lack a little creativity to bring their own vision to the table, and they just want to move up to, positions already set in front of them. So if people just got better imagination and maybe came up with some novel, unique ideas, I think we'd have a lot of new opportunities um, for new people and reasons to stay and stuff to do for the people that have stayed as long as some of us have.
Yeah, definitely. Now introducing our guest star, Jimmy Ricardo.
Oh,
Hello, hello.
it's this
Oh,
guy.
hello, Pepe.
Oh my gosh, guest star. I'm the star. Oh my. This is the co-star, if anything.
Co-star.
Yeah,
Co-star, got it.
co-star. Hi Jimmy, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Pepe. How are you?
Man, I'm doing great. We were having a fine conversation. I'm glad you could join us.
Oh, okay. What was the conversation about?
Oh, we were talking about a couple of things. We started with, what I was doing when I first joined the city to now, and then we moved on to thoughts about the city, what changes could be done, what's great about it now, and kind of the differences between this and other cities, and the progression as well, how far we've come.
Oh, okay, okay.
But
Good topic.
I mean, yeah, what do you think about that? We were talking. I was saying, uh, the question was, what was the question? It was, I'm blanking. This is awkward. We were talking about what were we talking about?
We were talking about what do you think of the city and how do you think it could be improved?
Okay, what do I think of the city? The city's it's really good, in my opinion. Um, Main thing that I think can improve is uh, people aren't very social. Man, I just love talking, you know. Sometimes I can't really talk. I get a little bit nervous, like right now. But
Oh,
yeah,
sure. I was just umming. You know what I'm saying? It
yeah,
happens, but
yeah. But yeah, just more social ability. I don't even think that's a word, but
social ability. Let's make it a word. We'll write it. We'll write a petition or something.
yeah. I miss seeing the governor around.
Is that a
She's
government point?
yeah. I
Sh-
believe she's the governor again. Not 100% sure, but
She's
yeah,
been
I
in
miss.
office a while, huh?
Yeah, it's been quite a bit. You must be pretty tired, but you know, I
Well,
respect it. I respect the grind.
yeah, she just might have gotten burnt out, and that's something that happens to everybody. So for
Yeah,
sure.
maybe she's just on a long vacation. You know?
But I was saying that above all the technicalities of the city, the jobs and the infrastructure, the more importantly is the community and what they bring to new people and the incentive for others to stay. What do you think about that?
Yes. The jobs. I know we have some restaurants open now. Um, those are pretty good, I believe. Uh, Me as owning the Domino's, I feel like it would be cool for more people to come and apply. Um, but the other jobs, they're kind of they're iffy. I'm glad we have some garbage men now because city was looking pretty trashy. You know, there's a lot of trash everywhere.
Yeah, and I think as for any job and any occupation, more so than what your actual job description is and what you do, the work environment and the people that you work with can make the job what it is. And I think having great coworkers can make even the worst jobs tolerable at the very least.
Yeah, exactly. So, like the mech shop, they what full on applications right now or whatever, or the roster.
I
Um,
couldn't tell you, but for the longest time, yeah, that was the case.
yeah, like they obviously must have a good work environment, and I think every job should kind of look at it, like look at them for inspiration.
Sure. And in my experience as the boss a while ago, I'm not sure if it was the best decision, but I always tried to hire people that I knew we would get along well, and that's a given. But we every time all of the people that I hired, we always became very close. And at the end of the day, I'm not sure if that was what brought us to failure, because let's be very clear, I was not a perfect boss. And I don't know. I think the necessity of competitiveness and wanting to be better than coworkers can sometimes be, from a business standpoint, better than being all buddy buddy and not really caring about getting that promotion over your coworkers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do look at the promotions rather than making friends with their coworkers.
Yeah,
It's
and
more of a competition, I feel.
especially that's the case in law enforcement agencies, at least the ones that have room to move up in and have free open spots. I'm not sure other rosters are looking right now for each individual department, but I think more so in the law enforcement field, it is a lot more competitive than the mechanic shop or EMS. People are always trying to prove themselves, and I think every job and every boss should seek the same kind of competitiveness, but at the same time keeping it somewhat lighthearted and a fun environment.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, any questions, Mr. Host?
Nope. So you both work at the city mech shop?
I work at BC Customs Mech Shop. I'm part time. What about you, Pepe?
Yeah, I'm working for the mech shop. Yeah.
I was asking Pepe, like, what do you think about like the recreational things for like citizens to spend their money on besides just like cars and vehicles and houses and stuff like that? Do you think anything else would be nice to see in the city?
I think it would be cool to see like yoga mats or like coming to the nearest youth school by you or cigarettes or anything tobacco products. I know some people fiend for that type of stuff. But yeah, yoga mats. I feel like that would be cool because I like doing yoga in my free time.
That's interesting. I've never heard that before. But yeah, absolutely. I think that'd be great.
I know in another city that I flew out to, they had they sold actual vape pens and juices and stuff like that with different voltages and at their gas stations.
Yeah, so like any tobacco product kind of thing or nicotine product, I should say.
Yeah, let's get some jewel pods in the city, dude.
Or even recreational weed. Somebody could open up a dispensary. That would be pretty cool.
You know what would be cool? Different strains. I want all
Yeah.
sorts of different strains.
Oh, bro. You know what my favorite strain is?
What is it?
Blue Dream.
Oh, I've had that before. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's my favorite one.
I can't remember.
Joining us on the show, we've got DJ Han.
Yo.
Hi, DJ.
How you doing, DJ?
Doing all right, man. Can't complain.
Welcome, DJ.
So fun.
All right, pal.
Basically, we're just talking about what you guys like to do in the city. What more things you would like to see be implemented in the city?
Things I do in the city. Usually, let me think. Well, first, I have family. A kid and my girlfriend, Daisy. And then the second thing that I usually do is just street race. I actually been told that I broke the record of the amount of felony evasions in the city. 20 in a day.
Wow.
Yep. And the Tempesta as well, them trash. All our money goes to them trash police vehicles, I tell you. What else? Then third, usually beat up Jimmy. Yeah, he can't fight for crap. Yeah, guess what? He ain't gonna snitch too. Free, what do I do? Fourth, car dealing. That's usually.
Hey, I forgot your garbage poster from me.
Oh, yeah. Just got hired. part time. Pick up some trash. Pretty good money.
Yeah, man, for the community. Huh?
I mean, I'm very busy.
Yeah, Jimmy was just telling us how he likes to do yoga in his spare time.
Do yoga, Jimmy.
Yeah, of course. Actually, Daisy's the one that instructs the class.
Oh.
No, not like that. Pepe.
Oh. DJ, you
Push.
hearing this?
No.
No.
I think we know why
I'll beat you
Jimmy's
on
been,
camera.
been taking these courses for being an instructor. Ain't that right, Jimmy?
No.
No, it's not like
I
that.
do yoga on my own time now. She was too fucking
Oh.
expensive. She was charging $5,000 a yoga class.
Good.
You
We
gotta
had, like-
invest in yourself.
I mean, she made some good money. We had like 15 people in class.
Jesus. Good for her. Oh my gosh.
Yep, but it's too much, so I just do yoga on my own time. It's a good stress reliever.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I've been working out recently. It's been a minute.
Oh, have you?
Oh,
Yeah, I've probably like 3 months ago. But I used to not like it. You know, first starting out, like it would just be super. Jimmy, you're letting your finger. You're letting your finger wander a little. Give the bicep a good squeeze and then put your hand down. Yeah. But the best part about working out, I think, is going and doing the same workout you've done before and noticing like how much easier it is, and then the progress. Like, you know, the progress is very satisfying.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I was wondering why your arms looked a little bit bigger.
Yeah, the suit's also pretty tight. Had it for a while.
Is one arm bigger than the other? Is that why you're working out?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, look, some of us don't have, you know, rich girlfriends to help them in that way. So yeah, you caught me. I gotta balance things out. What you laughing at, huh? Some of us are lonely, DJ. Some of us are lonely. And you're laughing. Can we kick this guy off? Can we kick him off?
No, we cannot.
Are you enjoying this?
Yep.
What, are you not so lonely, Jimmy? You got a woman?
No,
Or you just like to see me suffer, is that it?
yeah.
What did I do?
Jimmy
to
has
you?
a fiance that never flies in. He told me.
She's on a business trip.
Who's your
However long.
fiance?
Victoria Ricardo.
You already got the same last name, or is this some like Alabama type?
Same. We changed names. You know?
Before marriage?
Yeah, before marriage.
Alright, so that's commitment right there.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say anything about the Alabama thing, but that mullet I think says everything.
Yeah.
Look, man, I
you're
used
not
to
helping.
have Pepe hair actually, and I grew it out because you know Pepe's hair is
It's
just
Pepe's hair.
it's basic.
Man. Okay.
What?
Call it what you want. I've had
I was
this
gonna
hair.
call it symbolic.
Yeah.
That's how
I've
you know it's Pepe.
I've had this hair since before any of you guys were in the city. This is Pepe hair.
Yeah,
Alright.
I had that hairstyle ever since I joined the city.
Yeah,
It's
look
like my
where you're
first
at now.
ever flight in. I had that hair.
Yeah, it's because it's amazing. I like how you're gonna call it basic and then say, "Oh, well, yeah,
That's
that was
'cause
my first haircut."
Everybody has that hair.
No.
Style.
No,
I swear.
it's me and like maybe one of the cops, or he's not here anymore. I forget. No, this is Pepe hair for sure.
I don't know. It's like the BCSO sheriffs, as they call themselves. Yeah, they don't really do much cop
As
work,
they
but,
call themselves, they're
yeah.
not sheriffs.
I don't know. They don't really act like cops, you know?
If they're not sheriffs, what are they?
Citizens.
Mall
They're
cops?
citizens.
With fake badges.
Yep.
Mall cops.
Citizen mall
basically.
cops with fake
I think they're
badges.
all imposters, to be honest. If you ever look at the Polito sign, it's been 35 days since they arrested somebody for narcotics.
Jesus.
They're not really doing
And you know all the meth
Anything.
cookers are up in their jurisdiction. They're all up north.
Exactly.
Who free cooks, man?
I don't know, Batman.
Gotta
Batman
love that
cooks.
Yeah,
Batman.
can we speak about Batman?
Yeah, I was just
Alright.
asking Pepe
I've only
what he
seen him
thinks
like
of Batman.
twice.
Alright.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him that much. What do you guys think?
Well, I think he needs to stop trying to kill cops. I've seen him his record.
Oh yeah, is it pretty bad?
Yeah, what is this? He's supposed to be a superhero. He's supposed to protect us, and he's killing us.
I don't think things are so black and white, but I'm not saying I agree with him killing cops. But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Not only killing cops, but giving meth to children, apparently.
See, there's profit behind that. I think killing cops is just kind of pointless.
You know, law enforcement.
Well, has he ever declared himself a hero?
Yeah, he tells me that he's a hero all the time. Cops say otherwise.
Yeah, I remember one time him telling me it's like, oh, I used to save cops, and then the cop that was taking him in was like, weren't you like also shooting cops like the next day?
Yep.
You'll have to have Batman on the show. I'm sure he's got a lot to say.
Oh yeah, we got a show lined up with him. Not
As
sure
long as
what
they're not
he's gonna
drinking
be able
coffee.
Why don't we just put Coke in coffee? Screw caffeine.
It's literally
It's already
like,
coke.
yeah,
It's already close enough to cocaine.
it's just
Caffeine,
like
cocaine.
it's just like the evolution of caffeine, really.
Yeah.
It's the future of caffeine.
Why don't we make Coke legal?
Yep,
know what?
Coke
That's a great
for
idea.
medical use, eventually recreational.
Have y'all seen those crackheads that be having superpowers?
Dude,
We
look
could
at that.
create our own Avengers out of crackheads.
I highly doubt that. But anyways,
And then they like give meth to soldiers in World War II, the Germans.
Yeah,
That's how Captain America was made.
exactly.
It is.
Next question.
well, we were just talking about cocaine, meth. I think all drugs should just be legal.
Not
Yeah,
all
like-
drugs.
Like what Oregon's doing, you know what I'm saying?
Besides ecstasy, that shit just
Oregon's
goes in your
I
brain.
forgot all about Oregon. I'm a
What do you
nerd.
mean you forgot about Oregon?
I forgot about Oregon.
Oh god.
Alright, let's drastically shift gears from drugs and horrible cameramen to relationships. So I had a friend ask me this question: what is the difference between a friend and a significant other, other than like sexual things? What do you guys think about that?
Friend and significant other. I mean, obviously you're gonna like your friends. You know, you care for them, but like there's other people that you meet that you just care more for. It's like you always want to spend time with them. Friends, you know, you get kind of bored hanging out with them all the time.
Well,
Um,
I mean, friends is just they're gonna hang out with you whenever, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, your significant other, they're gonna make time every single chance they can get with you, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna cherish every moment. Friends gonna be like, I bet, you know what I'm saying, you wanna go hang out movies this week? You know what I'm saying? Some friends be fake though.
that's
So it
bad.
depends on what do we mean by friends, because I've dealt with too many fake friends.
I think
For real.
all my friends over here are fake. Besides,
Yeah.
besides a few people.
Am I
Better
on that
name them
list?
right now.
Yeah, I better be on that list.
All right, look, we got DJ,
Yeah,
my
that's
one
not bad.
non-fakest friend. My top list, then it goes Gates, Gert, Vanessa,
Yo, when Daisy kills you after this, it ain't my fault.
Hayes. He's a good homie. Derek. And then Daisy, she could be a little fake to me sometimes, and then it's obviously gonna be Pepe.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
There's a few other people that I'm missing now. Oh, there's Jesus, Hazel. Yeah, there's more people I just don't know.
What do you guys
I
think
thought-
about B-dubs?
Oh, B-dubs is it's okay. Wingstop's better.
What is B-Dubs?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't have Buffalo Wild Wings as much as I have Wingstop.
Yeah, Wingstop is a little bit better.
The ranch, the Wingstop ranch.
my, it's crack. I tell you,
I don't know
boy.
what they do to it, but oh my god, it is crack. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It cannot be overstated.
Yo, they
Gotta
be having
put
me
some in
addicted to that.
You could literally dip anything in it. Okay, maybe not, but yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know. But people be talking about ranch versus blue cheese. It's ranch all the way.
Oh, ranch,
100%.
100%. Blue
like-
cheese is gross.
Blue cheese is for like bougie people. I grew up broke. All we get is ranch. We don't get no
Talk
blue
to him.
cheese.
Talk
We
to
get, there ain't no blue
Facts.
cheese. I mean, that's the goal, I guess, one day. But you know, I'm rocking ranch right now, and
Man.
I ain't never gonna deny that I am rocking ranch, and I'm probably gonna rock ranch even when I am balling. You know,
you know what I'm saying?
especially that Wingstop ranch. Can I just buy that in a bottle? Do they have that in bottles?
Yeah, why don't we just buy Wingstop? Y'all trying to get, put some money together and just buy Wingstop?
Let's just
Man,
buy
I'll sell the
Wingstop.
Domino's for Wingstop any day.
Yeah, I got a couple cars I could sell.
Oh,
Easy
I
money.
could just sell the Bugatti for all.
The Bugini. You could.
That's true.
Yeah, that's like millions and millions. You could probably buy at least one restaurant.
Multiple.
But you know, they like, it's not like 'cause I have a buddy that works at Wingstop.
Mhm.
They don't actually like ship the ranch in from like a manufacturer, like a.
They make it?
Yeah, they make it.
Yeah,
And it's
tell them to
yeah.
spill the ingredients.
It's
Hey, I'm
different
sure.
every time.
I'm sure you can hack into the system and just, you know.
You could probably just look it up. Some of
Tell
it's
him we
probably
need a
spelled out.
Snapchat video of this,
I'll-
the secret.
Yeah, I'll ask him. I'll see what they fucking do. If they do something to it, he'll probably just say no. It's
Yo,
crack
cut
or
this
something.
out also. You're gonna need to cut this whole little part of this special sauce. We're gonna figure this out.
I mean, you guys, I posted on the government website. Did you guys see that, that clip of, there was a LSPD officer, he just rammed into my car, kept going.
Yeah, I was there that day.
Yeah, you were, you told me who that was, and you said that was Harge, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Harge, I hope you're watching this right now. Fuck you. I hate you. I hope you get demoted and fired and just humiliated. I hope,
He
I
just
hope
got
you're-
Officer 1.
I hope that your supervisors just eat you up and just destroy your career. I hope
While
they.
we're on that topic, what police department do y'all think is the best?
I used to have a cousin in another city that was LSPD. They were pretty cool in that city, but I don't know about this city. I don't know.
I think a lot of the sheriffs are like funny and they're cool. I don't know if they do their job necessarily. If that's the standpoint.
I mean,
you're
if we're
looking
doing
at
it
from.
off of like the connections with the community, I would go BCSO.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, same. But catching criminals, LSP.
I mean, LSPD couldn't catch me at all for a whole day.
Yeah.
I turned myself into Gates the next day. But
Oh,
I've been
so-
told that he's been spreading rumors that saying that he caught me in a pursuit. When I literally got dash cam of me parking up at LSPD and walking in.
You're lying on your
Also,
name.
speaking of Gates, while we're on the topic, does anybody know his call sign?
No, is he 201 now?
His used to be call sign.
Oh, 202?
Yeah, 202. I think that number should be retired.
I feel that.
Just no more 202.
Yeah, now it's
so it just goes-
For anyone?
201.9.
Oh yeah. Just
well,
have two
I was just gonna
201s.
say 203.
And just make something special like 201 and a half or just another
Yeah.
201.
201.2. I mean, part 2. Something like that. I just say
Something
that.
like that.
I agree with that. They should retire 202.
Yep.
Just
He was a good cop.
Has Gates just like tainted the name of 202 or is he just not there anymore? Is that what you're saying?
I think he's on vacation.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Miss him. He's cool. He's
Yeah.
cool.
Best cop.
Yep.
No, speaking of cops, that Chase New cop, how do you guys feel about him?
Oh, I hate him. I want to fight him. I can't wait for me to catch him off duty. I will literally beat the hell out of him. Hey, y'all can record, upload all this. You can cut this up. As soon as I catch Chase New off duty, I'm literally beating him up.
Oh,
Find
same.
out on duty.
Because then he's going to freaking hit his panic button.
Yeah, like a bitch.
Yeah.
See, the key to that is just dispatching him quick enough so you have time to get out before anybody else shows
No,
up.
I want to beat him fair and square. Screw guns. And then guess what? I'm gonna have Jimmy record it and post it on World Star. You know, we'll send y'all a clip. I'm gonna try to upload it.
I look forward to that. Sounds like prime entertainment.
Yeah, I can't wait to catch Chase Newlack and off duty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear a lot of bad things about him.
Like what kind of bad things?
I just hear that he is super, what's the word? Like strict, I guess maybe, or he's just uptight. He's always mad at people. Sort of. Is that the impression that you boys get?
Oh, every time I get arrested by him.
I ain't never let him get the chance to arrest me.
You know, I got caught with the DUI one time, and the last thing I remember was getting punched. Then he
Jesus.
threw me in the back of his cop car, and that was the last thing I remember.
Huh.
Yeah.
Why don't we investigate it? Why don't we just start a Weasel News Police Department?
We do have investigator positions open.
See, boys? There's an opportunity here.
I kind of like running from cops a lot, so I don't think I could.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah.
So you want to run your own place, not be hired when it's literally handed to you right in front of your face?
Hey, we don't know if y'all allow our criminal records in.
Oh, especially mine.
Well, Sanders, would you allow felons, serious felons, into your?
Hey,
your
cameraman,
business?
zoom into his face right here. Putting him on the spot right here. Let's see how he
Sanders,
treats society.
Would you let, say, cop killers? Because I presume Jimmy has some serious things on his record. Would you let cop killers into the Weasel News business?
Probably not. If you're out murdering people, I don't think that'd look good.
What is the worst crime that you would allow somebody to have on their record if they wanted to work for you?
The worst crime? I don't know, probably... I don't know, distribution of illegal substances?
What if they robbed a bank but didn't kill any cops?
That's a tough one.
You
What
can
if
get
they
the
robbed-
inside scoop on the bank.
Oh, money.
Yeah, what if they robbed multiple banks but didn't kill any cops?
Yeah, hey, that would be some good stories. They could just write about their robbing spree.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Okay, I've robbed a couple banks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the money up, not your funny. Wow. This is a great elaborate plan. It was really just masterminded beautifully by what was his name? Who was his name? Big Bill. Oh, Big Bill. Let me tell you, Big Bill.
You and
if-
Big Bill robbed the bank?
If you, let me tell you, for
Whoa,
those
if you got away, don't even speak.
statute of limitations, Jimmy. This was a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly, this all happened.
Allegedly, if for those of you out there that find this information useful, if you ever want to rob a bank or probably just commit any crime that involves any higher level of thinking, get Big Bill on your team. Big Bill, theoretically, is, oh my god, he's a great criminal, if such things exist. But yes, theoretically, he's great. He's great. Would recommend. 10 out of 10 on Yelp. 5 stars on Yelp. I don't know how that works.
Speaking of Big Bill, he was gonna run for governor. How would that work?
It depends on the people, because I mean, some people just want to see the world burn, I guess.
I mean, isn't there like laws like on like running for Congress and governor and all that stuff?
I mean,
Well, he
there's
got his record expunged.
Oh.
yeah, and I mean, some things can be bent. There's no term limit, so I'm sure there's other loopholes that Big Bill can take advantage of.
He was that guy that wanted to take over Sandy, right?
Yeah. I
Wait.
may or may not have funded that cause, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
He said
What
it
if that's the
was
reason why we have seen so much BCSO? Like, what if they caught Big Bill?
Maybe the half the force is just interrogating him right now. He's
That's what I'm
just such a
saying.
tough nut to crack that requires such intense and continuous interrogation.
Because we have seen an increase in BCSO.
Man. Jimmy, you don't like those boys, do you? You were talking all sorts of smack on BCSO earlier.
Yeah, man. On their sign in Polito, it says 35 days was the last arrest for narcotics. I just feel like they don't do their job.
They're in the city a lot too.
Yeah, and when they're in the city, how many people you see get jailed? 0.
Well, what if they aren't reporting it to the judge?
That's so what? Corruption?
I guess.
Oh, BCSO corrupt?
If,
That's the main question.
I think police corruption, the definition is, abusing your job for personal gain. I don't think that they gain anything out of not telling the judge when they arrest people. If anything, that's reputation.
What if they're on payroll?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Didn't even think about that. You're right.
Dang. We're getting deep.
Yeah.
BCSO might get shut down because of us.
Yeah, single-handed.
We're probably gonna end up all dead after like a good week.
We'll just disappear. No traces.
Well, if we disappear, guys, you know who killed us? It's BCSO.
For sure, the Chase New cops.
Yep.
Probably Carl John too.
Yep. Any
Dude, Carl John be driving around that BMW. There's no way he's BCSO. So. He only has been in the city.
Isn't he
Oh,
902?
He's BCSO.
How? Always
I don't know.
always.
He's wearing his sheriff outfit.
Yeah, but drives a freaking unmarked BMW
Yeah, but like
in the city.
On the one hand, I get, because I'm pretty sure it's in their SOP. If there's a certain amount of cops or if there isn't a certain amount of cops, they can just go wherever because
True.
honestly, they kind of have to.
I understand that.
But, jurisdiction is just, I think, something that a lot of the cops get really uptight about for no reason.
Agreed.
As long as the cops are doing their job, I feel like it shouldn't matter.
Okay, host, please ask us questions now.
Y'all been doing really good and talking to yourselves.
You got a host.
I guess I was talking to Pepe earlier about interesting things that you would like to see get put in the city or implemented into the city. What do you guys think? Have any ideas?
Yoga mats, nicotine products.
Oh yeah, we talked about that as well.
Yeah, dispensary. That's what I said. I don't know what Pepe said.
Different strains, dude.
Yeah, different strains of weed. What about you, DJ?
I want new NOS.
New Nas. Okay. Well, you know what that means. One of the criminals in these streets have to find it on the black market, and then that's when it gets exposed to the whole world.
I'm just saying the current NOS that I've seen in these engines. Y'all seen my C8 build. That NOS is just completely abusing the engine. Like cars start going like speed of light.
Yeah, blows up the engines.
Yeah, and then guess what? These manufacturers don't know what the freak we're using.
And you've seen that the new Hellcat? That thing goes 300 stock. 300.
Yeah.
I want to put nitrous in that thing.
Hell no, that should not be.
It should be. Look, if it already goes as fast as it's going, what's the harm when you're pushing it? Nothing bad could come from that. Just a little fun.
True, but pretty sure the tune that what is it called? Dodge is putting out for those Hellcats. I don't know what type of mistake that someone made when they were making that. I'm pretty sure they're all getting retuned just globally. So hopefully,
I mean, people buy cars like that to go fast. I don't know if that's a
but
bad
300.
I don't
Listen,
think I don't think
Pepe.
anybody's out here saying, "Oh, 300." I wish it would go slower.
And no way is the city going to allow these type of Hellcats to go 300? You want cop cars going 300?
Hey, I mean,
I know
as
I
long
don't.
as it's
I don't
fair, As
I
long
don't want
as
to be
it's
getting
fair.
chased by a Crown Vic in my Bugatti. I mean, I don't run in my Bugatti. I don't. But I'm
Mhm.
just saying, if I run in a Bugatti and I see a Crown Vic behind me keeping up with me, when I'm going like 280 plus, I'm gonna be confused. You know, I don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird. A Hellcat, I don't know, man. Dodge is just crazy.
Those things are bricks anyway. I don't know how they're able to go 300.
Yeah, there are boats.
And let me tell you what, that thing doesn't handle like a boat. It really doesn't. It handles like a sports car. It's glued. It's weird.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
What
just drove
the-
one yesterday. It's
Is
crazy.
that even with the speed key in?
Yeah, the red key.
Oh my goodness.
That shit grips. It's weird.
That ain't a Dodge no more.
Oh no.
Nope,
No.
that's a whole F1 car.
Yeah, they
Man,
need to put the handling in the Mustangs, man. They've been going in crowds for too many years.
Yeah, you would know about that, huh? I heard about some things that went on at the drag race. I wasn't there, so I can't, I can't confirm any of it. I just heard.
All speculations.
Yeah,
I was
I
there.
was there. I seen it all.
Oh, did you boys care to, put your input on what DJ may or may not have done there regarding, a Mustang?
I got it on video.
Oh, you got what on video? What
Yeah,
I don't know what they're talking about.
You
What-
should
what did-
throw
what did
that
he
in.
do?
You should throw that into
Yeah,
this
yeah. Maybe
video.
just show the lads exactly what DJ.
Hey,
did.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. But
Oh, you will.
hey.
You will.
No,
You'll
no.
see. You'll see.
Y'all trying to get me arrested after this video.
And,
Hey, as long as it doesn't show my face in the camera, I'm good.
It really doesn't.
but you did just admit it. Admit to it.
No, I just said I don't know what y'all are talking about. And then I said y'all are trying to get me arrested, meaning that y'all are trying to frame me.
So,
What's-
were you the one? Huh?
No,
That's
I
So
was
who was it
simply-
then? So who was it then?
I don't know. What am I, Batman? Like, what the
I
freak?
don't know.
I don't
All I know
know.
is Carlos got
that?
smoked. Carlos Santiago's something Torres the third.
All right. What color car smoked them?
Oh, he got smoked by that Mustang.
I must.
Who won that? Wasn't that Woody or Rondo? I wasn't there for that.
Oh, actually, somebody else won it. He got first place. What do you?
Oh, it was that one guy, Freak.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
I can't even remember.
Me either.
I'm good with names, you know. As a car dealer, you meet so many people.
Yeah, and on the top of cars, what are your boys' your dream cars?
I already got it.
I figured
Yeah,
you
I
would
already
say
got
that.
mine.
Oh my gosh.
We
So
got his
y'all
shit
are-
on Super Sport.
Y'all are just balling out here, huh?
Yeah.
It's called a Husky.
I got a dream car that's not in the city.
Can it be
Uh,
imported?
Yeah, it has to be imported. It's an R32.
You're one of those boys, huh?
Yeah, but
One of those people.
But I do own a Bentley. That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
should have drove it here.
I want a Trackhawk in the city so bad. Ugh. I don't know if I can't remember if you boys were around before the big tsunami, but we used to have one. It had an ugly body kit, and it was just like, ugh. I just want a nice, clean, stock looking Trackhawk. Oh, they're so nice.
Oh yeah, with the air suspension.
I mean, to an extent, but the last one was slammed, and that, like I said,
Yeah,
that
that
body
one was
kit,
ugly.
ugh.
It was so expensive.
It's like 20 mil. Oh my gosh. Man, I could have bought it too, but I didn't. Fuck man. Cause I knew it was bad. Other people had it.
Is it 30 mil for a track?
20 or 30.
What type of economy did y'all live in?
And inflation was bad. It's better now though.
Shoot. I should have been able to. I could have probably paid off the whole United States freaking debt that money on me. What? You gonna try to sue Batman? Is that disgusting?
Why would Batman be sued? What would he be sued for?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, cameraman, don't talk. This is me, Pepe, and DJ show.
No, we got the freaking host as well. You over here
Yeah,
dropping.
Yeah,
the
how
host.
you gonna forget the
You're so
host?
disrespectful. You know that?
Look, man, this coffee is giving me the jitters. I can't stop moving my legs. I can't think straight. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. I think somebody did put Coke in my coffee.
Y'all have Coke Now's coffee here at Weasley's?
Yeah, that's some real question here.
I'm not gonna speak on anything about that.
Why don't we do our own investigation? Huh?
It's confirmed. Cocaine in Weasel News' coffee.
But is that really a bad thing?
I mean, yeah, they kind of do have to stay up pour on and
That's true.
I mean, cameraman.
Pepe, you tell him.
Cameraman. Cameraman. Cameraman.
He's talking to you.
You are the cameraman. The man for the camera. Period.
I hope this gets added.
I hope this doesn't.
I
Hope it does.
I hope it does. Anyways.
Just put it at the end. These are the bloopers.
Yeah.
Will do. I'll
You're-
probably be the one editing this.
You're making bloopers with every word that comes out of your mouth, Mr. Cameraman. Every word. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a 2-hour-long talk show because of all the bloopers.
It's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, I'm having a good
I want the
time.
director's cut after this.
Director's cut.
Alrighty.
You should actually post that separate. It might be funny.
Yeah.
Cameraman! Bro! I love you. But this is, you're not, you're, if you want to talk, get on this side of the camera. Oh,
Just do a selfie with the cameraman.
they can't even hear you. They
Oh,
can't
but-
hear him right now. Like when through his like when he's recording, they
Yeah.
cannot hear his voice. So it's just like us talking to nothing.
You could say basically since the camera can't hear you, you could basically say, "Cameraman, just like stop jerking off in the corner."
Yeah, and then he can't defend himself.
Exactly.
You gotta do what you gotta do. This is
Hey,
his show.
Listen, Pepe's paying for the show. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, let's just all get naked and start dancing. That'll
What
make
the
for some,
freak?
that'll make for some
Hey, that
content.
couch ain't black. This ain't a casting couch sort of thing.
I mean, it's porno red. There's a lot of porno red in here. Maybe it's not porno red. It's a little lighter.
I don't think there's a mirror on the scene.
Okay.
You are.
You
not
shut the
on-
hell up.
Cameraman!
You're not even my top 100.
I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back.
Shoot him.
Just come out of the corner, get a fucking gun.
So yeah.
Yo,
this
stop.
While that host guy's gone, he's kind of smelly. Like, he kind of smells like grease, like KFC.
I heard that.
Oh,
Huh?
What if you like McDonald's? Never mind. McDonald's is never open.
Oh, yeah, used to be. If you're gonna get chicken, at least get like Popeyes or Chick-fil-A. Jesus.
I just
KF
had Popeyes.
Okay. You say that. You say that now that you're in front of the camera. We all know you're a KFC boy.
KFC's good too.
No, KFC
No.
is literally so awful.
Chick-fil-A.
Straight grease to the max.
You guys don't like Chick-fil-A?
No, Chick-fil-A for the.
No, KFC is awful.
Yeah,
Oh,
KFC.
KFC. Sorry.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A is the best.
No, shut.
Who's
Pepe,
giving
get
you
him.
crap? Who?
Shoot the cameraman.
I didn't hear him.
He's talking again.
He was
I'm-
like,
I'm dr-
Does this mean I could talk?
I'm drowning him out.
We're just gonna ignore him now.
I literally did not hear a word he's saying. It's just selective deafness, whatever it's called.
Selective hearing. Yeah.
I got selective hearing when it comes to some shit. And now he's like dancing around. He doesn't even have us in the shot right now. Oh my gosh.
I'm Willie.
Oh my gosh. How many you guys got guns?
You know what
on
he
you?
reminds me of?
I do.
My cousin, James. He took some selfies a whole lot and used to like post them in our family group chat when we all used to hang out back in Dubai. And that cameraman look reminds me of some dude that he named what's his name? Bryce,
Bryce Neo?
I guess. I just know the dude's name was Bryce that he used to hang out with. That's what that cameraman looks like. Hey, shut your mouth! I feel that.
Just no more 202.
Yeah, now it's
so he just goes-
For anyone?
201.9.
Oh yeah. Just
Well,
have two
I was just gonna
201s.
say 203.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys I heard something about a certain Dr. Fauci and funding experiments on dogs in Tunisia. You guys heard about that?
No.
I haven't heard anything.
So what I heard, I mean, there's like articles on this, but apparently his division is like the National Institute of Health or something like that. He's in charge of that division, and they sent like a $500,000 grant to a lab in Tunisia, and they were like they were downright like torturing dogs. What they would do is, for some reason, it was all beagles, like little beagle puppies. They would lock their heads in mesh cages and put sand flies in the cage, like hungry sand flies, and literally would like torture the dogs and like eat their faces alive. Some
What the
really just
freak?
nasty, disgusting shit. And they would like slit the vocal cords of the dogs so they couldn't hear them scream or yelp, and I don't know, just some truly like disgusting shit. But yeah, Congress really wants to know like how the fuck that happened. People are not happy with him right
That is terrible. Where is this happening?
now. Well, his Fauci division gave a grant to a lab in Tunisia, which is like in North Africa.
Yeah. That is terrible. I mean, I don't even want to even think about that. That's just, but
Nah, it just
stuff that
left
goes on in this world is just terrible.
terrible. Yeah, I heard about that. I had to go double check. This is horrible shit. On your phone, Mr. Host? A little disrespectful?
I'm getting some breaking news in right now.
Oh, do tell. I hear sirens.
Yeah, you can probably hear the sirens.
What's going on? Are they coming for DJ?
No,
Y'all snitch?
nothing like that.
They heard about his Mustang thing?
Something's going down at Legion.
Please.
What's going on?
I don't know if you guys want to head there or not. It's gonna be pretty interesting.
Dude, I mean, I wouldn't wanna cut your business. You got things to report on.
I'm sure we've got enough content to make this thing last an hour.
Yeah, something like that. I'm good.
We got to make a part 2 of this. This is
Definitely.
a great talk show.
Or we could just have DJ and Jimmy as the host for the other ones, and we'll all just be there again.
Literally.